Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? I know, I've been away from the channel for a couple months already, but I'm back with truly exciting topic for today's video. As you know, Pixel World is constantly evolving, and during my absence, there have been numerous changes. I'm sure many of you, just like me, are curious about what we've missed and how to stay ahead in the game. That's why I've come up with an amazing content idea that I think you'll absolutely love. In today's video, I'll be interviewing some players that are good in their roles. I've prepared a set of intriguing questions that revolve around one major aspect, making profit. The players I'm going to invite to the interview are fisherman, farmer, miner, netherer, PWE trader, and P2P trader. And they are ready to share their insights, tips, and strategies exclusively with you guys. So if you remember the roleplay profit battle I made 2 years ago, it's something like that. So I'm gonna compare popular profit making methods now and why they are still doing it. So thank you all for your incredible support and patience during my absence. Now let's jump right to the interview. Alright, so Wasino is here. Hi, Mashino. Are you ready for the interview?
Yep.
Alright, first question. What do you do primarily to make profit in the game?
I'm doing fishing or mining.
Alright, let's talk about fishing. Why do you prefer fishing compared to other methods?
'Cause it's easy. I just need to stand and wait for the fish strike.
Alright, nice. At least how much budget do you need to really maximize fishing profit?
10K.
Pretty cheap, huh? And how much profit do you make a day in average?
I'm done fishing after 2 to 3 days. Maybe 40K.
So that's in 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay, if you have to rate the fun level when doing fishing, what is it from 1 to 10? Whoa, that's solid. What rod and lure that is the most profitable in fishing?
I'm using Titan Sup and Pink Minnow for goldfish.
What's the challenge or difficulty that you feel when making profit by fishing?
Nothing.
If you have an advice for fishermen out there who wanna be good like you, what is it?
I recommend to fish goldfish 'cause fast strike.
Alright, that's all for the interview, Washino. Thank you so much.
No problem. Wow, thank you so much, Zygora.
Are you ready for the interview?
Yes,
What do you do primarily to make profit in the game?
I do all around actually. Farming, fishing, mining, trading, nether, secret base, and etc. Mostly from events as well.
Let's talk about farming because you should know well about it. At least how much budget do you need to really maximize profit in farming?
You don't really need much budget in farming to be honest. You can start with like 5k due to spike bombs being cheap.
Take one which is the most profitable. How much can you make a day if you keep farming it?
Depending on how much time I spent on it in a day, farming spike bombs gets me like 10k plus. And it adds more if I have tons of stacks.
Alright, if you have to rate the fun level when farming, what is it from 1 to 10?
In my opinion, it's kind of 7.
Okay, pretty high. What's the challenge or difficulty that you feel when making profit by farming?
Definitely the time it needs to harvest all of it, as well as placing and breaking them without perks or potions.
If you have an advice for farmers out there who wanna be good like you, what is it?
Just have a lot of patience and work hard on farming what you are farming cause in the end, it's worth it.
Alright, that's the end of the interview. Thanks so much Gold Collector for joining us today.
Thank you for the interview.
Are you ready for the interview?
Yep.
Okay, first question, what do you do primarily to make profit in the game?
Trading.
Why do you prefer trading compared to other methods?
So the reason why I prefer trading is because the profit is per item, not per day.
What is the least budget do you need to really maximize this profit method?
Above 1 million can make around 100 to 500k profit. It depends on the item. The more expensive the item, the bigger price range it has.
For you personally, how much profit do you make a day in average?
It's hard to calculate the daily profit because trader makes profit per item. But the biggest profit I ever made was from selling Soul Cleaver, bought 2 million sold for 5 million in 3 days. Because that item is extremely rare but in high demand, so I put a very high price. And sold.
So it's really big, like even 1 million a day, but can also nothing if the item is not sold. If you have to rate the fun level when doing trading, what is it from 1 to 10?
100 haha. Super duper fun XD.
But how do you know if the item that you are going to buy is cheap or not?
If I buy item, I always check Pixel Words Exchange. I buy cheap then sell for normal price or more.
What's the challenge or difficulty that you feel when making profit by trading?
There are so many manipulation prices from people who seek their own profits. For example, there are only 5 Tormentor masks. Then there's a guy who buy all of that and make the price rise hard for his own profit.
If you have an advice for traders out there who want to be good like you, what is it?
Be smart when looking for item. Look for VIP/Halloween item. That's the safest way possible. A lot of buyers, so it won't be hard to sell.
That's a really good one, bro. Very good advice. So this is the end of the interview. Thanks for joining first. Here is for you.
Damn. Thanks so much.
No problem. Alright, so the next one is a miner. Hi Poloi, are you ready for the interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first question. What do you do primarily to make profit in the game?
Miner off course.
Why do you prefer mining compared to other methods?
Because miner is the fastest method to get much gems.
I agree, but at least how much budget do you need to really maximize this profit method?
Like 100k.
If you have to rate the fun level when mining, what is it from 1 to 10?
9 because miner is fun as usual.
And which one is more profitable, level 4 or 5, and why?
Level 5, because you can have chance to get pocket watch and it's more profitable.
Interesting. That's why the next question is, what's the challenge or difficulty that you feel when mining in level 5?
Tons monster and tons lava makes me suffer.
It's okay to die, but disconnecting is hella annoying. True, imagine dying in level 5, but if you have an advice for miners out there who wanna be good like you, what is it?
Always bring some potions. You can die for any time for lava.
Alright, that's a good advice. Thanks for the interview, Poloi. Here is for you. I need to hold this to mama. There you go. It's Anon Boy. Hi, are you ready for the interview?
Yeah.
First question, what do you do primarily to make profit in the game?
I play Nether and Secret Base.
Alright, let's talk about Nether. At least how much budget do you need to really maximize this profit method?
Like 50 Bitcoins.
But how much profit do you make from it in a day?
Like 10 to 30 Bitcoins.
So you need 2 to 3 days to get that 50k bytes from equipments.
Yeah.
If you have to rate the fun level of doing Nether, what is it from 1 to 10?
10.
10. So it's really fun. Alright, what's your priority when doing Nether? Focus on the exit or clear the monster as much as possible?
Both.
Oh, alright, so sometimes you focus on exit and just exit if you find them, while killing the monster, right?
Yeah.
But what's the challenge or difficulty that you feel when making profit by Nether?
There is no challenge for me, to be honest, and no difficulty.
If you have an advice for Nether players out there who wanna be good like you, what is it?
Play with friends and buy a good weapon that deals a lot of damage.
Alright, that's all for the interview, Unknown Boy. Thanks for joining, and here is for you.
No problem.
So he's a Nether player. I got the prize for you. Alright, there you go. Now let's jump to the last one.
Thank you so much, man.
Are you ready for the last interview?
Yes.
Alright, first question. You said you were also a PWE trader.
Indeed.
Then you should know how much budget do you need at least to really maximize profit in this method.
For minimum, you'll definitely need a lot like 100k, but as for maximum, maybe 1M or more. Cause you have to consider the taxes on each items you sell.
Nice explanation right there. How about the daily profit that you can possibly make just by Pixel World's exchange trading alone, in average?
Depending on items that I usually sell or buy, I could gain 100k plus in a day.
That's a lot of profit. And if you have to rate the fun level when doing it, what is it from 1 to 10?
I'm kinda conflicting between 7 or 8. Cause it might make it easier to sell items from Pixel World Exchange. It also demands a lot of bytes the more expensive it is.
I agree. And how do you choose items to be traded?
I usually choose items that are always demand or something that no one is selling yet, so there's no competition on prices. Like for example, VIP items that are hoarded a lot or items that are used a lot like lures and etc. Though I usually decide on what time I sell it beforehand cause many items are unstable in prices.
I see, but what's the challenge or difficulty that you feel when making profit by Pixel World Exchange trading?
It takes weeks and the deposit depletes your budget before you even sell your item.
You know the challenge. How do you solve it? Like if there are Pixel World Exchange traders wanna be like you, what should they do?
Just have patience, but also do something else while waiting for your items to be sold. Cause you never know it's already manipulated by fake prices or not.
This is by far the best advice we got in the interview. You explained it really well, Gold Collector. You know what you're doing.
Thank you.
This is the end of the interview. Thanks so much for joining us in here. Here is the reward for you.
I like him a lot. I like the detail that he gives in every answers. He really answers my questions really well. Really well explained. So yeah, because he also joined the farmer section, so I'm gonna give more rewards than the others.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome. Hope to see you again.
If there's opportunity, sure.
Okay guys, that's all the answers from all players in different profiting methods. Different methods have its benefits and downsides, and the best method is the method that suits you the most. That's all for this video guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!